my channel. So this video is going to be my 20-week pregnancy update. I cannot believe that I'm already 20 weeks pregnant, which means I am 5 months and exactly halfway through my pregnancy. I feel like it's gone by so quick. But anyway, I've had a really eventful week this week. We went to Key West and Fort Myers, so I have a lot to talk about this week. So I'm going to start off with the baby stats. So the baby is the size of a sweet potato, which is so crazy to me because I remember, I think it was at 6 weeks that the baby was the size of a blueberry, and I was like, oh my god, that's so big, which it's not big at all. But now that I see sweet potato, I'm like, oh my god, the baby is huge. All right, so the baby weighs 10 ounces and is 6.5 inches long. So he's just getting bigger and bigger week by week. And as for symptoms this week, I've definitely been feeling flutters and like little kicks. It used to be like just when I was laying down in bed and I'd be really still, and that's when I would feel like little kicks and stuff. But now I feel like I feel him kicking more. Like I felt him kicking during dinner one night, and then just like sitting in the car, I felt him, and I was like, oh my god, it's not just when I'm like laying in bed. So that was really exciting for me. And then, like I said, we went to Key West this week, so we had a nice little vacation, which was so nice. So one of the symptoms that I noticed, which was really strange, is that I felt like I got tan a lot faster, which I'm very fair, and usually I burn. But yeah, I noticed that I was getting tan like really fast, and it was kind of weird. But I know that your skin during pregnancy is a lot more sensitive, so I feel like that might have something to do with it. And I didn't really burn at all, I just kind of tanned, which was really nice actually. But if you have ever been to Key West, you will know that it's a really small island, so you can pretty much walk everywhere. So we did a lot of walking, and I don't think that was too good for me because my feet and my ankles were so swollen, and I was like, this is so crazy, like it's way too early for my feet and my ankles to be swollen. And I can even kind of see my face is a little bit swollen too. So I think a lot of it had to do with all the walking and just like the heat and stuff. But I feel like now that we're home, it's gone down a little bit. So I think in the next couple of days, the swelling will go away. And then along with all the walking that we did, I felt like I was walking so much slower. I'm usually a really fast walker, but I just felt so like heavy and hot, and like I had all this extra weight on me, which I do, you know, I'm pregnant, you know, there's a lot of extra fluid and the baby, so I was definitely walking a lot slower, and it was a lot harder for me to keep up with everybody. So that was another symptom that I noticed. And then I also, this week, I feel like this whole pregnancy I've been pretty good emotionally. Like I haven't had like any crazy mood swings or anything. But this vacation, I don't know what it was. I think maybe just being in a different place, and I don't know, we were like constantly doing something. So then when we stopped doing something and we're just kind of like relaxing, I would kind of get in my head about things and start thinking about like the future and just getting really anxious. So I did have a couple of meltdowns during this vacation, which I felt a little bit bad about because it's like, you know, we're on this beautiful vacation, staying in this beautiful house, and, you know, we're doing all this fun stuff, and I'm supposed to be happy. And, you know, I had a couple of little meltdown moments, but that's just, it comes with pregnancy. And I kept having to tell myself, like, you know, you don't really feel this way, it's just like hormones and stuff. So, but I'd get over it pretty quick, and then I'd be back to having fun and being happy. But I think what helps me a lot is just keeping busy. Like if I'm always doing something, then I don't really have time to think about, you know, being anxious or anything like that. Oh, and another thing that I noticed is that, of course, I was putting on tons of sunscreen, like reapplying throughout the day. And I started to get, you probably can't tell on here, but I started to get all these little tiny bumps on my chest and like kind of like pimples, but not really. And I've been so grateful that my skin has been like so great this entire pregnancy. I feel like my psoriasis has gone away completely. I haven't had any pimples, like nothing. It's been great. And then I don't know if it was from like the sunscreen or what happened, but I have a bunch of little tiny bumps on my chest. So I'm thinking they'll hopefully just go away in the next couple of days, but that was another symptom that I noticed. And then another thing too is I was really dizzy. And it wasn't like I got dizzy from standing up too quick or anything like that. I think a lot of it was probably the heat, but even when we got home yesterday in the shower, I was a little bit dizzy. So I think it might, I've read in the pregnancy, What to Expect When You're Expecting book that dizziness is kind of common and it's nothing to worry about. So, but dizziness has definitely been something that I've noticed. A couple of exciting things happened while we were in Key West, and one of those is that Brendan and I got engaged. So I will show you my ring. My hands are kind of swollen. Look at my hand compared to my face, it's so white. But yep, we got engaged, which was like the most wonderful thing ever, and it was very private. It was just me and Brendan, which is exactly how I pictured it. I never wanted like a crazy, extravagant proposal. So it was really perfect. And, you know, we walked over to Mallory's Pier, if you've ever been to Key West, and we like sat on the bench and we talked for a long time, and then he proposed to me, and it was very unexpected. I didn't even think he had a ring. So I was very, very excited, and I'm really happy how it went. So that was one thing that happened in Key West. And then another thing is that Brendan's mom and I were talking about having a baby shower, which at first I wasn't really sure if I wanted to have a baby shower or not, but we kind of decided that she's gonna throw me a baby shower, and I'm so excited and so grateful that she wants to do that for me. And I'm not sure if it's like against the rules or whatever, the unwritten rules to have a baby shower like thrown by your family, but I don't really care. You know, it is what it is, and I'm very excited, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm just really grateful for her. I'm gonna have to start coming up with like a baby registry, and I think I'm gonna do it on Babylist. I've heard that that's a good website to do your registry on, so that's one thing that I'm gonna be doing in the next couple of weeks, is putting together a registry. And then as for some upcoming things this week, I have my 20-week anatomy scan tomorrow, which I am so excited about. I cannot wait to see this little boy and all of his fingers and toes and how long he is and all that good stuff. But unfortunately Brendan can't come because he kind of spent up a lot of his days off for going on our vacation. But my mom is going to come with me, so that's going to be great. She hasn't gone to any of my appointments yet. So it's just going to be me and my mom at the anatomy scan tomorrow. So I think I might do a vlog of that. So that'll be really exciting. Another thing too is when I go to see the doctor tomorrow, I definitely need to ask about my coughing, because I have been coughing for, there's my dog, but I have been coughing for probably like a month and a half now, and it will not go away, and you can probably even hear it in my voice too. But I can just not stop coughing, and I'm so sick of it, and it's annoying. So tomorrow I am definitely going to talk to my doctor about what I can do to stop this coughing, because it's really annoying. But yeah, that's everything that's gone on this week. Lots of exciting news. But I guess now I will go and show you my 20-week belly. All right, so before I show you guys my belly, I just wanted to show you this super cute top that my mom got me. It's a maternity top from the Gap, and it's like this wrap little top, and it's this really pretty like sage green color that I love. And it's just so cute, and I want to wear it like every day. But anyways, so that's what I'm wearing, and I just have like black leggings on. And don't be alarmed, my stomach is a lot whiter than like the rest of me because I did not wear a two-piece bathing suit to Key West, especially while pregnant. I think, I don't know, I'm just not comfortable doing that. So just beware that my stomach is a lot whiter than the rest of me right now. But I'm gonna have to like stand on my tippy toes. But so here, hang on. So here is my 20-week belly. I'm really surprised that my belly button has not popped out yet. But you can see it's getting there. But yep, this is my 20-week belly. So I definitely feel large and in charge. But yep, so that is it for my 20-week update, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.